Okay, I get a lot of questions about food. I know a lot of people struggle with their diet and their nutrition, and through some of the surveys I've sent out, diet seems to be the biggest problem that people run into. So, done some other videos. What I want to do today is talk about some food. So I just grabbed some stuff out of our kitchen, and I want to talk about the ingredients in it and how people can look at it and look at the ingredients on it and find out whether or not it might be something that you should be having in your diet. So if your goal is to lose weight, even if your goal is to put on muscle, you want to get good natural foods. It's going to be beneficial for you, going to give you the vitamins and nutrients that you need. And I don't think that people pay enough attention to their food labels. And a lot of times, if they do, they'll look at whatever's on the front where it says no high fructose corn syrup, and they think that just because it says something like that on the front, that they're getting a lot of benefits from it. But you actually want to look at the labels and see what's on there. There's a lot of information on there that people don't pay a lot of attention to. So I'm just going to go through some quick ones real fast, talk about some good points and some bad points on them, and what people might not notice or what they might miss. Got Honey Nut Cheerios, which most people would think is a real healthy breakfast food. It says gluten-free and everything. No high fructose corn syrup. Okay, I want to look at the ingredients on here. If you go from front to back or from top to bottom, you can see that the first ingredient is whole grain oats, the second is sugar, oat bran, cornstarch, honey, brown sugar, and then so on. Going from most to least, we're going to have whole grain oats, but the second is sugar. So if you look, there is 22 grams of carbohydrate and 9 grams are sugar. That's per serving. So a serving is 3/4 of a cup. If you have more than that, then you're having more sugar than that. But just because people look at it as a very healthy food, they don't look at the amount of sugar that might be in it. Now 9 grams isn't a lot, but when you start to add milk to it, you're going to add more sugar to it, you're going to have more calories, and you're going to start to get into a little different idea of what it might actually be. What you want to aim for is foods that have minimal ingredients, and you want to make sure that they're wholesome, healthy ingredients. Now the next thing I want to look at is actually just great value, 100% whole grain, old-fashioned oats. And so looking at the oats, we got one ingredient, whole grain, rolled oats. That's it. That's all that's in it, which is why it's such an excellent choice for food in the morning. So normally I would have something like oats and eggs, both, like I said, one ingredient, whole foods, and those are the types of foods I would recommend to people. Now let's look at some snacks. I brought 3 different things, and each one has some different aspects to it, but nutty bars. And we'll look at these, and they have 2 cookies per serving and 330 calories with 22 grams of sugar. So, I mean, as we can see, there's a ton of sugar in here, but I don't want to get to the macronutrients a whole lot. I want to actually just focus on the ingredients. So the ingredients we got first is dextrose, which is sugar, peanut butter, enriched flour, reduced iron, and then we got sugar, palm and soybean oils. So the main ingredients in this is going to be sugar. So that's what you're going to get the most of. And of course, most people probably know this isn't the healthiest option. And then the last snack I want to look at is whole almonds. And when you look at it, the ingredient is almonds, and that's all that's in it. So that's why I think this would be a great option for a healthy snack. It's something that I eat very regularly, and you know exactly what you're getting, and it's one ingredient. So the big takeaway that I want you to have today is stick with those one ingredient items. Shop around the perimeter of the store. Make sure you're getting things like fruits, vegetables, anything that's going to have very little additives, not a lot of artificial ingredients, and things that you know what you're getting and what you're putting in your body.